right, mate? Did you sleep all right?
Yeah. Do you want a hand?
Did I ever give you one to tidy your room?
You give me the back of your hand for not tidying it.
Exactly. It's my mess, I'll sort it out. You're gonna have a wash.
OK.
Hey, Craig.
What?
Do you fancy going out later? Just the two of us?
Oh, yeah? Nice fun, Dad.
Mr. Battersby! Mr. Battersby!
Oh, good morning, Doris.
Have you seen this? Have you? Your days are numbered.
And a Merry Christmas to you and all. Oh, oh, oh. Hey.
Here he is.
You'll need more than a bunch of keys.
What?
You'll need more than a bunch of keys.
Who's done that? Must have been the Pixies.
Come on, what's going on?
Don't blame us. I reckon it was Baldwin. He didn't want to pay us for having to come in this week.
Janice, don't be stupid. There's work in there that he's doing.
Yeah, hey, and we're here, ready to work. We want to work. We need the money.
Aye, but with Christmas coming and all.
But we can't get in.
So, we'll be at Roy's Caff, you know, waiting until you get it sorted.
A lump hammer and a chisel should do the trick.
Right, come on, because if he's not officially sent us home, then we're still at work.
Can't see Baldwin paying us for it, though.
Well, it's worth a try, isn't it? Besides, I want a brew and a bacon butt.
Right, I'm just going to nip and see Tommy while I've got the chance.
Well, it's not just lights. It's fridges, till, dishwashers. They're all electric. It could have cost us an arm and a leg.
You know, if I'd lost the stuff in the freezer, it would have cost Les a couple of limbs, too.
So, what's this our Shelley's been saying about a Hindu then?
She mentioned something, but I don't want to go to any fuss.
Oh, don't be so daft. You've got to have a hen night. Condemned man's hearty meal.
I'm not a condemned man.
Condemned woman, then.
I'm not condemned.
Wedding will never happen, in other words.
It'll happen.
In which case, so must the hen night. Well, now, come on, what goes on during a Hindu? I'm always up for new things.
Well, you get some of your girly mates and relatives round. You have a song and a dance. You paint your hands and feet with henna. You won't be very interested.
Oh, we could all do that. Then we could go into town and get totally bladdered. Be like a multicultural thing.
I don't think so. It's £5.20, please.
Go on. Not getting cold feet, are you?
Painted feet she's getting, aren't you, love?
Yeah, OK. Why not?
Look who's come to see us.
Hey, Ange. Come and sit down. I've just made a pot of tea. I'll tell you what, I'll pour you one.
I'm not stopping.
Are you working today?
I've just come for Craig. Get your bag, love.
He hasn't finished his breakfast yet.
Right, I'll have a cuppa while he's finishing it, and then we're going home.
I'm not going home, Mum.
You are?
I'm not.
OK, you've made your point. You've had your sleepover. Now get your stuff.
It's not a sleepover. I've moved out.
And Mother makes one. You're all on your own. It's going to be lonely this Christmas. Oh, unless you invite your old mate, the child catcher, round.
You're not stopping here.
He's got as much right to be with his dad as he has his mum. Now, if you don't mind, we've got his breakfast to finish. And then we're off out to watch the Manchester derby, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
In fact, we've got the whole weekend planned. We might even drive over to Ellen Road and watch Leeds.
We'll get tickets.
Against Fulham. It's on the telly. No problems. So that's our plans. What have you got to offer?
So you're going to bribe him to spend the weekend with you, are you?
It'll be more than a weekend.
He can stay as long as he likes, as far as I'm concerned.
Right, well, fine. Well, enjoy your little holiday, Craig, but when you want feeding properly and your clothes need washing and ironing...
Oh,
and
hang on a minute.
Picking up after him and waiting on him...
Oh, you just shut up a minute and listen, will you? Can you hear that? Can you? Do you know what it is? The washing machine. How's your breakfast, Craig?
It's nice.
Think I can't look after my own son?
No, I think he can't look after you, and that's why he's here, you know?
No, I'll tell you why he's here. Because he's sick of you giving Katie and the cradle snatcher the time of day. Isn't that right, mate?
Yeah.
Right, fine. I ain't going to argue with you. You know where I am when you want me, and I do mean when.
You can see yourself out, can't you? Did I ever tell you I was proud of you?
No, never.
Nah, neither did my dad. And it didn't do me any harm, but you know what I'm trying to tell you, don't you?
She needs teaching a lesson.
You'll do for me, son.
I ordered a bacon butt 20 minutes ago.
Oh, it's not my fault you all came in at once.
What the hell's going on?
We can't get into here, Mr. Baldwin.
Someone's built a wall right across the front door.
I know that, but that doesn't...
That's terrible, that is.
Oh, it's you. I might have known.
Morning.
You think this is funny?
I think it's a disgrace. I've heard of greedy capitalists locking out their workers, but bricking them out. It's all new law and industrial relations, is that?
Look, you've got an hour to get rid of that wall. Otherwise, you're going to be in real trouble, pal.
Got a lot on today. Not sure I can fit you in.
You better had.
Tell you what, I'll come round dinner time, price up the job, give you a quote.
I'm not paying for that. You built it, you get rid of it.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Right, you lot, get back to work.
But how do we get in?
Round the back, how do you think?
Well, you never thought of it.
Yeah, 'cause you don't want skiving off before I had the chance.
Get back to work now.
Hey, excuse me, girls. I'm sorry for interfering, but you can't work in a factory with its front entrance bricked up. It's a health and safety issue.
Hey, he's got a point there, you know.
It's a fire hazard.
And if someone were to report it, perish the thought. And poor Mr. Baldwin here would be in serious trouble.
That wall will be gone in an hour. And as for fire hazards, I'll fire anyone that's not back on their machine within 5 minutes. Now get back to work. You, come here. Get on the phone, get someone to get rid of that wall.
You don't want me to give you a quote, then?
If it's up to the cowboys' usual standards, it shouldn't take them long.
Tell you what, I'll give you one anyway. What was that one you said to my labourer when you were trying to poach him? My door is always open. Yeah, that was it. Ironic when you think about it.
Just because something seems inevitable, you don't give up on it. Well, that's what your mother's done. Hey, up. All right, Les. What are you two doing here? You're Sheffield lads, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
You're not neutral, are you?
Anybody but United, mate, just like the rest of the country.
Good man, good man. We're going to give him a right tonking today. Come on, you Blues!
Your mother knows that our Katie and the other fella are out of order. She thinks there's nothing we can do about it, so she's given up. Accepted the inevitable. But there's nothing inevitable in this world, Craig. Just take a look around you. There's not one person in this room thinks that there's such a thing as a foregone conclusion. You stick to your guns and you don't give up. You'll win in the end. Same again.
No, thanks.
Hey, here. It's your last year's goals to get us in the mood. Come on, you Blues! Come on!
All right, shut up! I'm just trying to take it off you! Never mind. What can I get you, love?
Sort the telly out first, darling.
Let them wait. You ain't kicked off yet.
It will do. If we miss Gary Neville's moment of magic. Now give us that remote.
I'm serving a customer.
Firework, please, love.
Top temperature, 15 Celsius, that's good.
Having to look after Craig might help him get his act together.
Well, he won't be able to hit the grog as much.
Yeah. No worry, they'll be back home soon.
I'd be glad at peace and quiet myself.
Okay, cheers, mate. Right, best I can do is Monday at 10 o'clock, and that's just to come and take a look at it.
But that's no good. You'll have to do it yourself.
What?
You heard.
Mike, knocking down walls is not in my job description.
You haven't got a job description.
There, see. There, in black and white.
Under any other business, Councillor Kennedy reports a 12% annual increase in antisocial behaviour. Was that it? Is that city crackdown on nuisance neighbours?
Yes.
Norris, the headline on that board out there is supposed to show today's big news story.
Well, it does.
The Gazette are wanting to advertise their special 8-page supplement that they're running on today's football match. We are advertising a single sentence on page 7.
Well, it's a warning shot across the Battersby bows. We can't have him plunging us all into darkness and having dangerous erections on his roof.
No, and you can't use that board as a weapon against Les Battersby. It's meant to make people rush in and buy a paper.
Yes. Yes, curiosity got the better of you, has it? Now, what can I get you, gentlemen? The latest copy of the Weatherfield Gazette, perhaps?
No, just chewer.
Bubbly?
What's the difference?
Bubbly's well better. You can chew bubbly, but you can't bubble chew it.
Bubbly then, please.
Bubblegum.
Please.
2 packets.
Yes, well, I shall serve you, gentlemen, as soon as you remove that monstrosity from your roof.
Monstrosity?
No way am I going back up on that roof.
Serve them, Norris.
It's an eyesore and it's dangerous.
It's Father Christmas.
And he can stay on that roof till next Christmas as far as I'm concerned.
Did you not see the board outside? Did you not read the newspapers?
No.
the council are cracking down on nuisance neighbours like you. It's a new policy. And unless you remove that illuminated monstrosity, I shall be well within my rights to seek redress via the official channels.
You can seek your dress any way you want, Doris, but I'm not going back up on that roof.
How could you call Father Christmas a monstrosity?
He didn't mean Father Christmas himself.
Look, don't be taking him by his crocodile tears, Rita.
My mum's last fella used to hurt Father Christmas. He wouldn't let him in the house. I finally moved to a place where he's allowed to come.
But look, my argument's not with Santa.
No, it's with us, where you can stick your bubbly Scrooge. Come on, Kirk.
Well done, Norris.
That must be the sign he's talking about.
Yeah. Come on.
So don't be buying me any rubbish, none of them jumpers. Take your better than the no rubbish.
Here's a fiver. Fancy another?
Let's just go on for dinner.
Can I have dinner in the pub?
We've been in the pub since 11:30.
Yeah, I know, and whose fault is that, eh? It's not the fans who pick these stupid kick-off times. But we're out on a session now, Craig. Me and you, Dad and Lad together, so come on.
Don't get giddy. Can't be too big. Never fit in the car, will it?
Oh, and we need decorations for it and all while we're out.
Oh, you start to
Lovely.
expensive.
Tommy.
I was just wondering what your policy on admitting children was. But then I saw Martin bring his in, so I thought I'd bring our Craig in.
Nah, ignore him.
I don't want any trouble, Tommy.
There won't be no trouble, will there?
Well, there won't be from me, mate.
You don't like picking on people his own size.
What do you want?
I'll have a pint of lager, a packet of crisps and orange juice for the kids. What flavour do you want, Katie?
I want note of you.
Oh, come on. We're going.
No. Oh, look. Come on, just got me drink.
Oh, come on. Got a nice treat to buy.
Oh, that's cosy.
Yeah, well, we'll have a better Christmas than you do, you loser.
Do you know what he bought his last bird for Christmas, Bev?
I don't want to know.
A selection box.
What's your problem, Tommy?
Come on, lads.
Hey? What is your problem?
Lads.
My relationship outlasting yours, is it?
It won't last much longer.
No? You've lost your house, your job, your wife, your daughter.
And you're a nonce!
Yeah? You haven't got much left, have you? Come on, Katie. We're going. I ought to kill you for what you've done to my family. We love each other, Tommy. You've lost. Live with it. Never. Never.
What's happened here?
Oh, somebody thought they were a practical joke.
I was looking for Mike Baldwin.
Right, you'll have to go around the back, I'm afraid. Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
I'm knocking down the wall, aren't I?
What, from the outside? With the doors
Closed. Usual, though.
Well, I didn't want to do it in front of the girls, did I? You know what they're like.
Look, get back in here. Do it from the inside out.
That way all the rubble ends up in the street, not in the factory.
And I don't have to buy 2 new doors. You dope.
Hello?
Who's that?
Some woman.
Oh, Penny.
Sorry to barge in like this. The lad with the hammer told me to come round the back.
Well, it was either that or down the chimney. Look, come in the office.
Wonder who that woman is.
Must be a buyer.
Is this an inconvenient time?
No, of course not. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a favour, to be honest.
Well, this is the season of goodwill.
With this new manager we brought in to replace Preston, I'm not sure about him.
So get rid of him.
I just get the feeling he's up to some kind of jiggery pokery and probably being paranoid. But I wondered if you'd mind giving our books the once over.
The client's books always make interesting reading.
Well, I was rather hoping you'd be doing it as an old friend rather than a client.
Right, well, why don't we get together sometime next week then, eh?
So you think you can help?
Ooh, I know jiggery pokery when I see it.
Thanks, Mike.
Hey, Nicky boy! You gonna take your shirts off?
Shut up, Janice.
Let's see your pecs, big boy.
Oh, I've gone all weak at the knee.
I thought.
I'm not listening.
I said pecs, not specs.
Just get on with your work.
Hey, do you know who he reminds me of? Oh, you know that fella with the gong at the start of the old films? Go on, love.
Come on,
It would be easy to give in, but you don't do the easy thing, you do the right thing. Why should we accept what is plain wrong? Cradle-snatching perverts should be locked up.
Shall I put the radio on, see how Wednesday are doing? It's got to be nearly half-time by now.
If you like.
Are you going to be all right driving to Ellen Road tomorrow?
It's on the telly. We could watch it in the Weatherfield Arms, eh?
To be honest, Dad, I've gone off Leeds a bit.
Oh, hang on. I know they've had their problems and they might not be in the Champions League these days, but you've made your bed, you've got to lie in it. Just because now we live in Manchester, you don't go following all the other glory-hunting sheep.
I wouldn't do that.
Got to take the rough with the smooth in this life, kid.
And we're thinking about going back to support Wednesday. Like you.
Seriously?
Well, yeah. It's where I was born and just feels like the right thing to do.
Come here. Come here, come and sit down. You're 1 in a million, you are. Do you know that, eh? 1 in a million. Where would I be without you? I tell you what, go and stick that radio on, see if we can find out the score, eh? It feels like the prodigal son's come home, and that's cause for the celebration. Come on to Wednesday!
Just don't think this wedding will ever happen.
And I think that's wishful thinking.
Fine, if you say so.
Why won't it happen?
Huh? Oh, come on, you've got your doubts. You're trying to avoid having a hen party this morning.
I wasn't.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Hi. Maya, would you like to come to my hen party?
When is it?
Well, I'm not sure yet, but I'd really like you to come. I'm thinking of having a traditional Mendi party.
I wouldn't know anyone.
Oh, but your chance to get to know people.
Okay.
We'll have a great time. You can tell Dad all about it, make him jealous.
You going to the stag do?
Nah, haven't been invited.
Oh, sorry, I just assumed.
No. You're more than welcome to come along. I just didn't think Dev would want to celebrate the last days of my life as a bachelor. Would you, Dev?
No.
Why not?
Well, yeah, it's just...
Yeah, Dev, why not?
Kieran, if Dev doesn't want to go, he doesn't have to go.
Am I missing something here?
I would be delighted to do you the honours of accepting your invitation, Mr. McCarthy. After all, a gentleman's evening needs at least one gentleman in attendance.
You don't have to go.
No, I'd like to.
Well, if you think you have something to prove.
No. I want to. But if you think it's going to cramp your style...
Not at all.
Well, it's settled then.
Okay.
Okay.
Hiya.
Hey, that's a big tree.
Hey, biggest woman comforting car. So I've just been to see Dad?
No, there's no one in. He must have taken Craig out for the day.
Oh, be out buying our prezzies, probably.
We saw him earlier, mouthing off as usual.
Has Gail invited you for your Christmas dinner yet?
No.
Oh, well, she will do. She invited me and all. It'd be nice if you could come. Well, it'd be nice if we could have it at our house, but neutral territory's best there this year. OK, love, I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye, love. Yeah. Bye.
Right, I'll open the door.
Oh, I'll come out with you. Got it.
Are you jealous of Kieran in some way?
I'm not jealous of Kieran. I worry for Sunita.
Because she's a friend?
Yes, but that's all she is, because it's you that I want. No. You got any more thoughts about moving in with me?
A little.
It's getting out of hand, isn't it?
Are you thinking of backing out?
Of the wedding? No. Gentlemen, what's your pleasure?
Large scotch, pint of lager for the boy.
I'm not a boy and I don't want a pint. Probably couldn't pick it up anyway. Look at the blisters on my hand.
Proper day's graft never hurt anyone's son.
it, Rita. Look at it.
You asked for it, you know.
Asked for it? When did I ask to live next door to the family from hell?
Have you got a problem with going round to Gales at Christmas?
Well, I'd rather spend the day on our own.
Well, yeah, so would I.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
Look, you want to see David. You're bound to.
Yeah, I know.
Martin, it's fine. I haven't got a problem with going to Gales for Christmas.
Good.
Right, you get the fairy lights out, and I'll go and lock the car. Craig! Craig! I just wanted to say, all that trouble with your dad before. Well, I'm sorry.
You will be.